Welcome to Carolina Women. It is absolutely beautiful today here in the Lowcountry. We are at Fish Camp in Hilton Head, and we are with my friend Kalinka from MUSC. It is such a pleasure to see you and meet you. It's gorgeous out, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We've been here for about an hour now, and it just keeps getting prettier and prettier. Let's talk about MUSC. Let's talk about your role with MUSC Health and all the exciting things that are happening with MUSC here in the Lowcountry.
Thanks so much for having me. So talking about my role, really what I do is I help with the specialty services in the Beaufort, Bluffton area.
And what does that mean, specialty services, specifically?
Sure. So for example, vascular surgery, pulmonary and sleep medicine, with the new sleep center that we opened up in Bluffton last November.
Can we talk about the sleep center? Because I had the opportunity to go and visit it last week. Thank you for the invitation. And I do a lot with insomnia work, and I think sleep is a huge topic of conversation now as a way to stay healthy longer with cognitive, to stay cognitively sharp. It helps with a lot of things, but there are so many things people don't realize about sleep. And bad sleep can really have negative health consequences.
Yes.
So talk to us about the sleep center that you have now in the Lowcountry.
Certainly.
Actually in Bluffton.
Yes. Very convenient location for, all the communities in the Savannah, Beaufort, Bluffton, Hilton Head area. Our sleep center has 4 sleep rooms.
Okay.
They're private. Each room has a sleep number bed.
Perfect.
So patients can adjust the firmness of the beds because some people prefer softer, some people prefer more firm bed.
Let's even talk a little bit, kind of step back for a minute. Why would people want to come to a sleep center? What would be the reason that they would seek that out, a sleep study?
Sure. So anytime there's a concern about one's sleep patterns, there should be a consideration for a sleep study. And there's a couple options when it comes to sleep studies. It can be a home sleep test, which we do offer as well, or in-lab study. Now, the in-lab study provides it's more comprehensive.
Got it. So if I have an obstructive sleep apnea, or my primary care doctor has said, my breathing is interrupted, I'm snoring, I just feel not just not rested, but not really, I feel foggy. Is that a time to ask my primary care doctor about having a sleep study?
Absolutely.
And so what would I expect?
Actually, there's, I think a lot of patients feel anxious about having a sleep study, but it's really like going to a hotel room for the night.
Exactly, it was. I walked in, I didn't know what to expect. It's like being in a hotel room, right?
Yes, it's a private room.
Yeah.
Every patient, has a comfortable bed. We have a fantastic team of sleep technologists. They are very experienced. Each one of them has been in the field for over 20 years. They're very friendly, they're very personable, so they make you feel comfortable. They put some wires on your body, and this is how they track your bodily activity during the night. But really, that's it. And then another thing that patients are usually anxious about is, well, what happens if I have to use the restroom during the night? That's not a problem.
No. That it's really very user-friendly. And what's interesting is then you diagnose, you follow up with all of your clients and patients depending on what the needs are. And I tell you, it's something that is becoming more and more needed. Well, we're an aging population too, but you and I talked about it. A lot of young adults are seeing a lot of sleep apnea too. If people are interested, where can they contact the Sleep Center from MUSC? How do we get to you?
So there's multiple ways to get to us via email, via fax, or via phone.
And then do we need a referral? Can we get that through our primary care physician? Do we need to do that through a critical care or pulmonologist? How do we do that?
So it depends on the documentation. Like if, let's say you saw a neurologist and he determined that you should have a sleep study, that face-to-face interaction with the neurologist usually has all the documentation that we need. However, if sometimes if your primary care saw you and they just briefly touched base on, you know, some of your concerns, you may need to have a visit with a pulmonologist.
Just to see if it's really appropriate.
Exactly.
It is great to see you. It's great to talk to you. We'll have you back on again and explain a little bit more about sleep, or some of the pulmonologists and the docs on to talk to us about what we really need to pay attention to. Kalinka, thank you very much. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come. While we go eat, there's a lot more to come here on Carolina Women at Fish Camp.